Everyone, welcome back. So, Oshinoko season 3 review. Amazing episodes, but a weak season. Alright, let's talk about Oshinoko season 3 because this one is complicated. On one hand, it delivers some of the most emotionally powerful moments in the entire series. On the other, it actually feel weaker when you look at it as a whole season. Yeah, this is one of the rare cases where individual episodes are fantastic, but the overall story not as strong. So, what's going on here? First of what Oshinoko still does better than almost anything else is emotion. This season dives deep into pain, identity, and the cost of living in the spotlight. The entertainment industry backdrop is still there, but season 3 shifts focus more towards personal stories rather than big connected arcs. And honestly, that works at least on moment to moment level. Let's start with Akane. She's easily one of the standout characters this season. Her relationship with Aqua takes center stage and it gets messy, like really messy. She's trying to protect him from falling back into his revenge driven mindset, but in doing so, she starts making more questionable decisions herself. And that's what makes their dynamic so interesting. It's toxic, it's manipulative, at times it even feels like betrayal. But somehow it still feels romantic, not in a healthy way, but in a way that makes you understand why they are drawn to each other. They are both broken in ways that just fit. It's uncomfortable but also kind of fascinating to watch. Now, on the other side, we have Ruby, and this is her season. After being somewhat sidelined before, she finally gets the spotlight, and her journey is easily one of the most emotional parts of the entire show. Her rise in the entertainment world comes with serious highs and lows, but what really stands out is how the show uses the reincarnation aspect. Instead of it being just a gimmick, it actually becomes central to her struggle. Who is she really, and how do you live honestly when your very identity is built on a lie? That internal conflict adds a layer of depth that a lot of anime never fully explore, and Oshinoko absolutely nails it here. But this is also where things start to get risky. By the end of the season, there's a major shift in the dynamic between Aqua and Ruby, and let's just say it hints at something that might not sit well with a lot of viewers. If the story goes where it seems to be going, it could definitely divide the fan base. Now, here's the biggest issue with season 3: it lacks a strong central storyline. Season 2 had the stage play tying everything together. This season, not really. The revenge plot is kind of in the background for most of the time, and there's no single narrative thread driving everything forward until the very end. Because of that, the season ends up feeling more like a collection of short stories rather than one cohesive journey, and that's the problem. Each story is good, sometimes even great, but they don't always connect in a meaningful way. So instead of building momentum, the season feels like it's drifting. Even when it hits hard emotionally, it doesn't always feels like it's moving towards something bigger. That said, one thing that never misses is the presentation. Doga Kobo absolutely delivers when it comes to visuals and emotional expression. Every breakdown, every moment of pain, every small bit of happiness, it all feels real. You feel what these characters are going through, and that's why, despite its flaws, season 3 is still very much worth watching. It's just not as tightly put together as the previous season. So overall, Oshinoko season 3 is full of incredible emotional high, strong character moments and bold storytelling choices, but the lack of clear unified narrative holds it back from being truly great as a complete season. Still, if you are here for the characters and the emotional impact, you are going to get a lot out of it. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.